Welcome to another episode of the TUE Brew Review. We will be wrapping up our holiday cookie beer pairing series with this episode. So Christmas is right around the corner. So wish I could keep doing this, but we're running up against the old Advent calendar clock, as it were. So I've decided to finish up this cookie and beer pairing. I'm going with the chocolate peppermint cookie. And this one's a doozy. This is actually, I think, a triple chocolate. So we've got a chocolate cookie with dark chocolate chips, white chocolate, and also there's crushed peppermint in this cookie. In fact, I can smell the peppermint as I'm wafting this thing up by my nose. So we're going to pair chocolate, and before we even get to the beer pairing, I think just cookie pairing wise, chocolate and mint go together phenomenally. So this is in and of itself a fantastic combination. But what can make it better is finding a great beer to pair that pairing with. And when I think of chocolate and peppermint, I think you need something big, strong, boozy, kind of sweet that can stand up to all those wonderful flavors. And I thought of a good old Imperial Stout. And this is one of the OGs of the Imperial Stout craft brewing movement. This is from Bell's Brewing out of the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. Larry Bell, one of the founding fathers of the craft brewing movement of the late 20th century. It was his brewery. He built it from the ground up. He retired a couple of years ago. I think now it's owned, by Kirin, the Japanese conglomerate. But they're still making great beers, and this is certainly one of them. And this was one of the Bell's Brewery flagship beers that came out. I want to say it came out in the late 80s. This is one of the first big boozy Imperial Stouts that I remember having. This was before the age of all the barrel-aged stouts. Was this one. The other one being Old Rasputin, which was an Imperial Stout from North Coast Brewing out of Northern California. Those were the two I remember seeing as an adolescent beer drinker. I was of drinking age, just adolescent to the beer movement for any of the authorities that might be watching this show. So the big boozy. Now this is not barrel aged, but this has a ton of chocolate flavors and a ton of a nice little booziness to it. That should stand up very well to some of the chocolate and minty flavors that we're going to experience in the cookie. So I would stay away from dry stouts. I would go towards sweet stouts, milk stouts, again, Imperial stouts, bourbon barrel aged stouts. Those would all, I think, be wonderful accompaniments to a chocolate peppermint cookie. So let's go ahead and get this guy into the glass. And you gotta love that pour. Oh yeah. Darker than dark brown. That's like pitch black. You got a really nice, really dark brown, that frothy head, getting a little bit of lacing because there's still a lot of unfermented sugars in there. It's plenty boozy, but you still got a pretty good sugar content in there. Oh yeah, you get the nice cocoa bean aromas, and also smells a little bit boozy. Cheers. So good. It's like dark chocolate, cherry, getting some raisin in there, a little bit smoky, and getting the dark sugars like the molasses. Oh, it's so good. Get a little bit of astringency with the dark roasted malt, but very subdued. Again, it's not like a dry stout where you get a ton of that. It's in there a little bit in the back end, but that is more than covered up by kind of the syrupy body and the tongue coating, warming finish that you get from this beer. So let's go ahead and try the chocolate peppermint cookie. Delicious. So actually could use a little bit more peppermint, but got all the chocolate notes. Very good. Let's wash it down. Oh, man. That's so good. My only super slight critique, I did wish it had more peppermint. It's like chocolate on chocolate action, which I'm a big fan of. And definitely like I've had in these other tastings, the two flavors, they complement each other, and actually you get more of the chocolate sweetness from the cookie and from the beer. When you pair them together, they help, pull more of the sweetness and the chocolate character out of each other. And I will say that the booziness of the of the beer is actually helping a little bit pull the peppermint out of the cookie. So I'm getting a little bit more of the kind of the heat from the peppermint. So yeah, it's very interesting. Once again, two food products helping amplify the flavor characteristics of each other, which is what I'm always looking for whenever I'm doing a food and beer pairing. So yeah, you get a chance to try that out. But before I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, I would be remiss as a Seinfeld fan to not recognize that today is also Festivus. So I think in addition to the cookie, I think we have to pair this beer also with Junior Mints. Who's going to turn down a Junior Mint? It's chocolate. It's peppermint. It's delicious. It's very refreshing. So there's the mint. So actually, the Junior Mint with the cookie, because I'm getting more mint with this, more chocolate with this. All right, there we go. All right, now, cheers. It's a Festivus miracle. They're so good. And the textures, you've kind of got the cookies are fairly dry. It's got a little bit of moisture, and of course, the alcohol is wet. And then the Junior Mint comes in with that kind of unique, that soft, almost like gelatinous, minty texture. Yeah, a lot of flavors going on. So once again, very refreshing. So I hope this series has opened up some possibilities for you, and that you've actually tried to pair some cookies with beer in your neck of the woods. I also wish everybody a blessed, a safe, and happy Christmas season, and of course, happy Festivus. I find tinsel distracting. Cheers.